So we're here today, and so it's hot like hell. So we have the coil. So I don't wire it already. Well, I didn't wire this. I pinned some stuff. I pinned the connector inside for the ECU. Pinned this right here, and it has some extra connectors. So that's done. I put the appropriate pins. And then right now I was just trying to see what locations I might do for the coil, and this is what I came up with. I was going to put it right there, right here. I made a few indents so I could drill a few holes, so I could put this and leave it there, and then see what the spark plug wires, route it up to this. So yeah, for now that's the motive. And move that fan. I did a skinny thing. I put it on it, make a little hole, and then for now just it's basically, you already know, zip ties for the win, for a temporary placement. Yeah, that's my religion right now. I believe in it totally. But you don't know the vibe. A little hole that size, decent. Yeah, that's decent. 3 for now. I'll put the 4th just now. Yeah, so I'm going to see what it's saying there now. I think I might bring it in from the bottom of the wheel well. The underside, and it's looking like that kind of too short. So what I will do is I will add another zip tie between these. You know what they call it, like just link them, daisy chain it. And then I'll put a 4th hole to do it this way, that way too. And then yeah, so I made a little indent. It is right here, so I'll be drilling this shit right now. So now tightening it. So this is cylinder 6, spark plug 6, and this is supposed to reach all the way here. I have all the other wires laid out over there, right? But I think this is safe here. I think it is. So the only thing left is to run this cord spark unit, and then put it close to it some way, somehow. It should be easier, hopefully. Maybe I'll just make a little plate, and then I'll probably get screws for these, and then put nuts, bolts and nuts and washers, and secure it from the other side. And I'll probably do the same for this. Just get a little I'll probably get my friend to 3D print me a plate, and I'll put little BMW M20 firing order. So the coil isn't made specifically for this car. So it has look 1, look 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that was 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't. So that's the order that this is firing from. So I need to match it up to the cylinders, but the thing is the cylinders don't go 1 2 3 4 5 6. The cylinders go in this order. They go in, like it says right here, it goes in 1 5 3 6 2 4. So I'm taking one goes to 1, then it's telling me the second one to fire, second trigger go into cylinder 5, then third one goes to cylinder 3, then fourth one goes to cylinder 6. I did a diagram on the phone. This is how I did it. I researched this before, but I'm just double checking. So this is what I'm about to do for wiring it up and marking up the length of the wires. Yeah. So yeah. Took me a while. The time I didn't really understand what it was, but I just looked at it, and then sometimes you just have to spend time on things before you figure them out. So that's what it is. So E30 is 153-624. So it goes cylinder 1, then 5, then 3, then 6, then 2, then 4. So here we go. So for now it works well. I think it looks like it can work because, like, besides when it is when I have a full exhaust, this will not point up. This will go downwards, leaving space for me to just have these travel straight over. So for now I think it works, and yeah, so I think mission accomplished with that. The only thing left is, like I said, the cord spark, and just wiring the second half and finishing the oil pan. Well, I had to drop the oil pan again and put it back, but that's not record worthy. So yeah, another bit of a task, but I'm happy with it so far. I just hope that it works. So yeah.
The next day.
The oil drain fitting on the oil pan was not fitted properly, so I took off the oil pan, but now I have to put back the oil pan, and so oil pan gasket arrived, so we're going to have to put the oil pan and see if I have enough silicone to seal it. And yeah, that's when I do that, hopefully I finish, put the power wire on the wasted spark system, and then see if it can work, see what settings I can put in the mega squid. I think it's just a few settings you have to change, and then cross my fingers and hope it works. So yeah, about to get started on the oil pan. So here's the oil pan. So clean and everything. So I already cleaned the surface. I'll give it a little wipe before I put it on. Yeah, so the oil level sensor, I'll put that in last. I think I'll put a little bit of silicone there to seal it, because I don't have a gasket for that, and I saw that's what was done before, and obviously this oil pan was cracked. So, but I got it. It was repaired already, but with JB Weld. But I got it welded instead of buying another one, and I used some JB Weld so this fitting doesn't move again. I used some thread locker. To seal it, to make sure the nut doesn't move, because it's going to be in oil and oil lubricates it. So I think that's what happened. But then I put some JB Weld for the whole thing not to spin. Put it inside and outside. See. Yeah. But I hope that holds it. And then yeah, so under over there you see oil pump on it. See the I guess they call it the dust shield for the bell housing. Goes at the back of the oil pan. So I just have to essentially put the oil pan back with the gasket and silicone and put the dust cover, and then lower the engine back. See it on top of the mount there. So make sure it sits better, and that's that. So I don't even know if I have enough RTP, but
the next day.
Yeah, so back again. I was trying to fit the bumper the other day, and no, the valence. The valence is this that goes under the bumper. This right there. So I was trying to fit that, but because I put the grill back, but because this intercooler is there, I cannot bolt the valence with the hardware behind to the mounting points behind that. So I had to cut a bit of the valence. I had to cut this part out. Now I cut this here already with the Sawzall, and that was terrible. And I needed to cut this straight through. So I bought the cheapest grinder at Harper Freight. This grinder right here, $15 before tax, and some blades. So it seemed to be working. Yeah, it seemed to be working. So I'm just going to be cutting that. And I made a eye protection that I got for free. You know where. Those who know, y'all know. Yeah. And I'm going to continue cutting that. So I cut a little bit of it already. You see. They're not always centered. You see there. Cut that part. I'll smooth it out after, but just trying to go along here. It should work. So yeah, just trying to give it a line. And I drew a line with a marker. Just going to, continue with the thing. Yeah, coming up pretty straight, so just going to continue. Damn, my finger pinching. I am going to use some zip ties to just go and fasten it. I'm not going to use no screws. No time for that. On it, that's the crash bar. But yeah, it fits. This is the whole M-Tech 2 bumper everybody like and want and buying. I already have oh, that's a hole for the tow hook right there. I already have the mounting bracket for it. That's supposed to screw. These two supposed to screw here and it's supposed to like hold these together. But now I just put zip ties, right? But I decided I'm going to just do a little, how would I say, like a little test fit of the bumper. So I'm going to put this bracket on this side. I need to organize my intercooler. That's how it's supposed to look. I mean, I cut off that part of the valence, so just gonna have to make it look neater. But there will forever be a hole here, which is fine until I get a better valence, so get to push this behind. I don't know. That doesn't really matter. But otherwise, yep, it looks fine. Yeah, so I realized that there's a little bit of it that was not really making it fit. So I had the intercooler, cheap ass intercooler, I had it up right side up or the other way. So now I turn it upside down. So now it should be able to fit the bumper easier. I just need a smaller profile clamp, maybe a more flexible clamp. So that's what I guess it should be. So going to probably try sort out any boost leaks and do that. And I took off the electric fan because it was in the way, so now I have more space to fit the intercooler in a better area, fit it better generally. So now that's that. So I guess next time it might be assembled or may not, but I don't think that's anything to record. It's not really relevant. Yeah, so I had an idea and I think it'll work. So I had some fitment issues for the oil cooler and for the bumper, so I decided to take out the fan sitting right here. So I took out the fan and I needed a way to put this oil cooler on it flat. So I got these little general brackets. I zip tied them 1, 2, 3, 4, and I figured since we don't have the fan, we can hook it up the same way the fan was by using these mounts that they usually use to mount a fan to a radiator, so it will be a slim profile. So yeah, that was the idea for now. Sun approaching, no more shade and everything like that, so I think that's the last thing doing for today. I lied the last time, this is the real last. So I'm just going to put this oil cooler. I'm not even putting the what is it? Yeah, think that's the last thing doing for today. Not even putting the intercooler back. Just going to mount the oil cooler and then deal with that another day. I think it's good there. I think I'll only do 2 for now because this is not that heavy. That's on there tight. Look, the fitment. So this is secure right there. I might put the other 2, might not, but for now it is secure. And Yeah, that this don't have no AC anyway. So, but I think if I had to go with a fan, then I'd probably have to go with a fan on the inside. But not much space. I'd love to keep this fan in any case, but you know. Now let me cut these tails, and then that's it. So far, the middle of the oil cooler being mounted is done. What's next is to just eliminate that little oil spill on that line and mount the intercooler back. Then I guess maybe mount the bumper, then it'll be fine. And make sure to double check for tightness and holes in the coupling just to make sure I have no boost leak. So that's what it is for now. Till I guess I resume something tomorrow or next week.